So someone commented on my last video asking for a lower back fascia release. And I've actually become quite an expert on this subject because I myself have been suffering from lower back pain for over a year now. But in the last month or so, I've basically stopped going to the gym altogether and just focused on my fascia, and my back pain has actually cleared up and it's feeling really good. I'm going to explain more on that in another video, but in this video I'm going to show you some of the moves that I've used to help my lower back pain totally heal. You might want to grab something soft for your knees like a yoga mat or some pillows, because some of these movements we're going to be down on the ground. But for the first movement we're actually going to do an isometric, and this is going to help us warm up our lower back. So for this we're just going to do a hip hinge, but we're going to point our toes slightly in or our heels out. We're going to hip hinge, so I'll show you from the side. It's just going to be like so. We're going to put our weight into sort of the front of our feet, and we're just going to hold this position. I'm sort of thinking about bringing my knees inwards to give a bit of a stretch on the lower back, and we're just going to use this to warm up to start. I like to do a little sort of bob here. Just helps me, like a pulse, just helps my body sink into where it should be. Really sinking that weight into the hips if we can. Feeling a bit of a stretch on the back of the legs. And then we can just breathe in this position. The longer we do this, the more we sort of start to relax into it. Thinking about a nice tall spine, which is going to be helpful for all the other movements in this video. Just doing a nice tall spine. The rest of the movements are going to be more stretch and mobility based. This is the only isometric. Alright, so now from here we're going to use that same movement pattern, but we're just going to keep moving. So we're going to do a 3D good morning. All that's going to look like is a good morning where we hinge at the hips, slight bend in the knees, and we're just going to do repetitions like so. And with all the rest of the movements we're going to use the same breathing pattern, which is where we breathe out on the effort. And the 3D good morning, we're going to go in 3 dimensional movement. So move in any direction you want, keeping that spine nice and tall, finding that end range and just bouncing back from there. Alright, this next one is going to be for the front line. So we're just going to take a step forward, raise our arms and shift our hips forward. So whilst breathing out. And for this one I forgot to say, it works best if you keep your back leg straight. Give one more. And the same on the other side, so let's do this here. So we're stretching this line off. One more. Good. Now for the next one we're going to jump down for our prone hip swing. It's where we're in this plank position and we're just going to bring our knee forward and slide it across. Breathing out, letting the hips sink down, keeping our arms straight, back leg straight. We're going to alternate legs. Rotation is one of the key things that people are missing that helps the lower back loosen off so much. And this is what a lot of these exercises have. Good, we're going to go one more on each side. Good, that's enough of that. All right, so this next one, we're going to stay in this quadruped position, but we're going to bring our knees nice and wide, and then we're just going to bring our hips forward, keeping our spine nice and tall. This is stretching off the inside of our legs, but also into our deep core. One more. All right, for this next one, we're actually going to be lying on our front, arms out to the side, and we're just going to lift our leg up and then swoop it round, trying to make as much space on the front of our body as possible, keeping the movement nice and controlled, and then controlling that leg back into this position. So lifting the leg up, swooping it round as far as we can with control. One more. Good. We've actually got a little bit of time for one more, so we're going to go with just a nice big back chain stretch. So with this one, again, we can go in different directions, but we're sort of bobbing around at the bottom position here, allowing our back chain to connect through the feet, through the calves, through the hamstrings, letting our head sink down. And we're taking big breaths, so obviously take this one at your own pace. Good. Just to finish off, just to relax the system, we're going to come up into a kneeling position, and with this one we want to tilt our pelvis forward and then shift our hips forward whilst breathing out. So on every rep we're going to re-tilt the pelvis and then shifting forward. So some of these movements might feel quite unfamiliar or maybe a bit intense if you do have lower back pain, but as long as it doesn't hurt too much, you can do these consistently, and that fascia is going to start remodeling, lubricating, and start to move the way it was designed to move, ungluing any sort of stuckness that you've built up over years. So be patient and consistent. Have faith that your body is strong and your body is really movable in a sense. Good, one more. Good, and then relax. If you guys want to support this channel and you found these videos to be helpful to you, then you can actually hit the super thanks button just down on the YouTube toolbar, and that would be much appreciated. It'll allow me to keep on making these videos and actually make a bit of a job out of it. YouTube don't pay me a lot, but you guys watching just a little bit will go a hell of a long way, as there's so many of you, and I'll give you a massive thank you for that. But even if you don't, I thank everyone for watching, and I hope this has helped. Thank you very much. Peace out.